I have consistently prayed my 5 prayers a day since the time that I reverted. Let me tell you how. So let me just clarify what I mean by that to begin with. So obviously, periods, that's the whole thing. I'm obviously not praying on my period. And there have been days where I have either delayed or potentially missed my prayer at the designated time, but there has not been a day where I haven't made up my prayers or prayed them on time since I reverted. And I feel like there are so many different perspectives, there are so many different things you can tell yourself, there are so many different things you can do that will 100% help you to try and be consistent in your prayer. But I feel like there is one major thing that has really made the biggest difference for me. And it's probably like literally the simplest thing as well. I have made my prayers a non-negotiable in my life. Obviously, as Muslims, we have a choice to pray. I have the choice every single day to wake up and choose to pray, to choose to dismiss my Fajr alarm, choose to do something else instead of praying Dhuhr, whatever it is. I have the choice, okay, because God gave us free will. But in my mind, I've made it a non-negotiable. I've made it, you have to pray these prayers. It's not, I don't get to argue with myself. I don't get to find an excuse. I don't get to do anything. Khalas, finished. That's it. You are praying these prayers. Even if you have to delay them, even if you make up all 5 at the end of the day, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, you are praying them. You are praying 5 prayers a day. You are making up those rakahs. You are doing it. The majority of the time, I do pray all my prayers on time. There are times and days where I'm like either out or work or whatever it is, and it'll be slightly delayed, but there is never a single day where I do not make up my prayers. And I'm not saying this to boast and be like, oh my God, look at me. I'm saying this because when you genuinely change your mindset, there's no single excuse that I can possibly tell myself that means I can't pray my prayers. And I feel like people really struggle with their prayer, and they really struggle with being consistent, most importantly. And this is not to say that I don't struggle with my prayer. Like, there's a lot of times where I maybe don't feel as connected, or I don't feel like I'm in the right headspace, or it feels rushed, or it feels whatever. Like, depending on where I am, whatever, what's going on in my head, what I've got to do that day. I am not by any means saying my prayer is perfect, because it's not. And it never will be. Inshallah, I would love it to be. But none of us are perfect. We're never going to be perfect. But what I am saying is that first step of praying it in the first place, forget the connection with it, forget it being perfect, forget my pronunciation, all of that aside, the first step, obviously, is actually praying it, is actually turning up for Allah. I'm going to pray 5 prayers a day. You have to make it a non-negotiable in your head that you are this is part of your daily routine. This is an obligation. This is like, you turn up for work and you can't call in sick. There's no calling in sick. You just have to get it done. And I don't know whether this sounds like I don't mean to sound like, just get a grip. Because I'm genuinely, I'm not saying that it's not hard. I'm not saying that sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered, whatever. But at the end of the day, if I haven't prayed my 5 prayers, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with not praying them. You have to make yourself not be okay with that. Like, I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to pray them. And that's my number 1 tip for getting started with your consistency, is you have to have that mindset and perspective where it is a non-negotiable in your life and in your everyday. Everything else is a whole different battle and a whole different journey. But step 1, actually turning up, non-negotiable.